After a 2-week hiatus, Cam Foose is officially back and ready to start making some bank. As the markets are bouncing, we are in that sweet green profits, as you can see here that we've been alerting in the Wolfpack Telegram group. I'm wearing green today because I'm trying to manifest $2 million that I lost in UST on my flight to America 2 weeks ago. So fuck my life. Here we go. Let's make some money and let's see where Bitcoin and Ethereum and all the altcoins are going from here. Know what I'm saying? If you're looking for the next 100x crypto project to buy into, you have come to the right place. My name is Cameron Foose, and I have been a professional day trader for nearly 20 years. I deposited $20,000 into an account, and in just over a year, it's now worth nearly $2 million. On this channel, I'm going to present to you the best altcoins to buy, such as getting into Mana before it ripped 595%, getting into Dogecoin before it ran 15,000%. So if you want to hear about all the best trade opportunities first, hit that subscribe button, and more importantly, turn on the notifications bell so you can get these time-sensitive trade ideas immediately when my new videos go live. All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Good to be back in Bali, Indonesia. I was in America to go be in a wedding. If you haven't watched my best man speech, apparently it was pretty fucking good. Cried a couple times. Go check it out on my Twitter feed. But it's great to be home. I'm not going back to America for a long fucking time. Took a flight, lost $2 million mid-flight on the way as UST collapsed. That fucking sucked. 2 weeks of depression. Figuring out what's the next move. Well, the next move is just to continue moving forward and trading and start making bank like we're doing right now. Because I didn't lose that money trading. I lost it holding a fucking stable coin, of which I'm going to do a video talking about that whole scenario, which fucking sucks. Right now, the task at hand is, where is Bitcoin going? What's happening next? And what are the top trades as of right now? Let's just take a look and recap what's been happening on Bitcoin, right? We have been watching this thing play out for quite some time. Initially, we were waiting for this channel to break down on Bitcoin, of which it did. And as soon as it did, it had one last spike off support, fake out. Everyone got faked out. And as soon as that broke, we just were on a straight trajectory, breaking down those previous lows of about 28.5. Then it turned into a bear trap, which immediately sprung back up above those lows, and now we are in a channel, of which after that happened, right? This is capitulation, right? Big volume spikes like this is institutional buying right here. When you see a massive volume spike on a lows breakdown, okay, first of all, this is a lot of retail people panicking. A lot of stops got taken out under there, and this massive spring back is a bullish indicator. And so I'm semi-bullish at this point. As I stated in the last YouTube video, I was looking for a pullback to 38 to 28 and a half, then a spring back to 35K, back into this support or now resistance area, and then a pullback from there down to 20K, which I think is potentially where we're going to be moving into now. So right now, I started getting long on altcoins as well as Ethereum. As we're trading in this channel, we had another spring back bear trap right here, and then one more last test, and then we had this green candle right here, which then was definitely a very bullish sign for me. I started buying 3 days ago into Ethereum as well as some other altcoins. That was all alerted in the Wolfpack Telegram group. As you can see me alerting Ethereum, TRX, adding to AVAX, taking profits on AVAX. We were in Mana, Sand, added to audio as well here. Okay, so all my positions that are currently open right now here are Ethereum, Sol, AVAX, Sand, Mana, TRX, audio. Basically, all I'm doing at this point is when we're in these big volatile situations with Bitcoin and Ethereum, essentially look for when Ethereum and Bitcoin is going to bounce, and then look at some of your favorite altcoins because they're probably going to bounce around exactly the same exact time. It doesn't matter if your favorite Solana is at support. If Ethereum and Bitcoin aren't at support, then don't buy Solana. Buy Solana when Ethereum and Bitcoin are at support and looking ready to bounce. Because if Bitcoin and Ethereum aren't bouncing, the likelihood of whatever altcoin you're wanting to buy is probably not going to bounce. So the most important things that you need to be doing is tracking what Bitcoin and Ethereum are doing, and then decide about your entries and exits on your altcoins. And that's exactly what I did here on AVAX. AVAX had a bear trap under these lows, okay? And we started buying in down here on AVAX, and now we have 3 days in a row of profits. I'm probably up about 6,000 on AVAX, even though we only have 1,100 profits open right now, and then realized another 750 today. I already locked in about 4,000, 4,500 in profits over the last several days on AVAX. But that's simply all I'm doing, right? We buy into the lower support channel as well as the bear trap breakdown here. But my main situation that I was watching was one, Bitcoin making this bear trap right here, this mini bear trap after this massive bear trap here. And now we're in this channel off support. A lot of people were getting scared thinking we're going to break down and continue to push forward, but we're really not seeing a whole lot of selling pressure on volume after that first initial massive volume spike. There was a lot of buying up here, a lot of panic selling here by weak hands. A lot of people bought up. Now we have this nice little channel, of which I do still think we could then potentially break out of this channel, push up towards 35K before we see the continuation of the current bear trend that we're in. We can actually draw this channel here that's continuing to form on Bitcoin right now, right? We're kind of in the middle ground. I still think we could come back up, retest, maybe even just continue to consolidate here, or we potentially see the push back up into these horizontal levels here, as well as the descending resistance here, which is about 36K right now. So 35, 36K, I think is a possible rally point for us after this massive pullback for us to take advantage on the long side. Then we're probably going to get re-short for the then collapse to 20K and potentially lower. Also, Ethereum was another big one that we were watching here that I did get long in as we were kissing these previous lows. At about 1703 was the low. And I tweeted out, guys, okay, just to document what's going on here. I said, Ethereum kissing the June 2021 lows here at 1703, volatile area. We got a long weekend ahead with Monday stock market close, but the higher probability setup is long here, okay? That's just what I say on Twitter. What's really happening is I'm in the Telegram group buying the shit up, getting long here, and a lot of people in my Telegram group canceled because I started getting long here. And then we saw a continued sell-off. And then I continued to add more. Then a bunch of people probably lost money and got scared and pushed the fuck out. I lost about 100 subscribers in Telegram because I was buying the dip here, and people probably lost money because they were freaking out because they were probably still buying the dip up here, which is stupid. But we were buying like wolves. We still got about 3,000 people in the Telegram group, and those who are actually following along and understanding and watching and learning the education that I'm providing in there are now 3 days in profits, and we're probably pushing up towards 2K on Ethereum. And so that was basically another bear trap coming right down into this support right on Ethereum after this massive pullback. And now Bitcoin's looking strong. Bitcoin's coming back in up, retesting this resistance levels here. We could continue to see this squeeze up towards 35K, but I'm locking in gains the entire way on the way up. I'm not thinking, okay, I don't buy down here and say, oh, profit target is 36K. I'm either holding or selling. I lock in gains the entire way up and then move my stops up on the entire way up because I have no idea what the fuck anything is going to do at any given time. All I can do is look for the highest probability setup, and as I get profits, I take them, move my stops up because everything is unpredictable. Everything is unknown in the future. All we can do is try to find the highest probability setup and take profits as they come into our bank account and lock them in and don't give them back. Because I know everyone watching here always is in profit and then they watch it go into a loss and say, shit, why didn't I lock in any gains? Okay. So I'm locking in 10%, locking in 20%, 30%. Every single time I see a spike, I lock in gains, move my stop up. Another spike, lock in gains, move my stop up like clockwork. So that's the current situation right now on Bitcoin. And the other thing that's interesting is that the markets in the stock market went on an absolute tear over this last week. And it sucks because I did alert long on US 30 right here. Okay. I said, okay, we're breaking down below these lows right here. This is going to be a bear trap right here. And I had my stop about right here. Okay. And I was right in theory, but this one last spike down here stopped me out. And then we just slingshotted straight up from there. So in theory, right there, we were retesting the lows of US 30 right into support. Unfortunately, my stop was just a little bit too tight. I was 1 day early. I was actually driving in a 10-hour drive with my mom from Portland down to Northern California to the wedding destination. Buying here, set my stop. I was partying, woke up, I got stopped down. I was like, shit. And then we just went on a straight trajectory up. Now, the thing is, we did kind of decouple. As this was actually rallying the last 3 days, Bitcoin wasn't moving. Bitcoin wasn't doing shit until the stock market closed. Then this weekend, Bitcoin started moving, and now the stock market's going to be closed again Monday, but futures are actually open. But right now, we're actually now in this resistance zone on US 30, right around this level, which we could see some halting. Now, the fact that we were rallying on US 30 and Bitcoin was not rallying, there is a decoupling there. But if there is selling pressure, there will be selling pressure on Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. Okay. The decoupling doesn't work when things are selling. Fear spreads no matter what, but hopium and buying doesn't spread no matter what. So we got to be cautious of a potential pullback on US 30 if it doesn't hold and then range in this level and then retest. But I'm definitely looking short US 30 in this range, especially if we retest up in this channel, but anywhere basically in this channel. Resistance here at 34, this range resistance, this huge channel resistance. I'm still thinking we're going lower on US 30, which is definitely going to continue to bleed into crypto as well. 30K or lower on US 30. And I'm also still long gold and silver, guys. Got long in gold down here, got long in silver on this bear trap after we broke down below this trading channel. I actually stopped out here because I was getting long up here hoping this support held. Stopped out down here. Now I'm back into silver and I'm thinking we're going to retest and come back up into, 2380s, potentially retest this descending channel. So that's basically the current situation that's going on here, guys. TRX is another one that I'm very, very bullish on simply because of the chart. It's another algorithmic stablecoin. Justin Sun, I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but the fact is, Tron is the only chart that hasn't been in free fall for the last several months out of basically every fucking altcoin out there. And it's in an amazing Krypton pattern pre-breakout right now. Is it going to break out to the upside? I don't really know. There are multiple profit targets here at the moment. And if it breaks out above these levels, especially about the 0.08 and 0.093 levels, the next resistance target is going to be about 50% from here at about 0.12. Time will tell if that's going to play out for us or not. So those are the situations. These are my long positions: Solana, AVAX, Mana, TRX, SAN, Audio. Audio profit targets coming in. I think we could definitely potentially push up into these levels back towards the higher range of the channel. But guess what? I got stops in place and I'm locking in profits the whole fucking time. That's how I trade. That's how I do it. That's how I continually make money. So anyways, guys, that's the situation right now. I'm thinking Bitcoin, Ethereum is at least going to 2K. I'm thinking Bitcoin has the potential to then range in this channel right here and then potentially spike out above this level, retest resistance levels 35 to 36K, retest the channel before we dump and eat shit. Monumental poo-poo, monumental cow, camel, bear shit, all mixed together. Bullshit mixed with bear shit, 20K or lower. It's coming. But anyways, guys, that's wrapped for today. If you want to get in the Telegram group, links below. You're going to see all my real-time trade alerts going down in real time. If you want some more advanced training, there's going to be a free training below to get inside the Krypton course. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.